Yo, you are now watching the discussion.
Anywho,
All right.
we have a topic on a 13-year-old girl, Jada Williams from New York, Rochester, New York. I think she was in school 3. Somebody wrote a post on the paper she wrote for her classroom, which was about Frederick Douglass' life, and she compared it to her school to modern day slavery now, school system. Which the teachers and administration was highly upset with her, so they tried to kick her out of the classroom and they kick her out of the school, and then her family eventually just withdraw her from the school, period, because they like, it's just too much going on. The Frederick Douglass Foundation gave her an award saying that she really understands his autobiography and understand she really compared everything so clearly as a 13-year-old girl from the education system and the point of slavery from an education standpoint. It was really good. But no, she in another school, and the foundation tried to contact the school, but of course, no comment from their point.
From their point of view.
Right.
Of course not, because kicking a little 13-year-old out of school because they said that your school system is like the slavery industry. It's totally not something you want to be asked about after kicking the little girl out.
Yeah, they didn't even want to like ask her to explain it more, because most of the school was like teachers and administration was white, and most of the kids was black or Hispanic, so they felt like she in the 8th grade, and she's like, most of her kids in her class can't even read, and they just get her pamphlets and stuff to do at home, and she was like, we not even learning nothing, and our test scores is really low, and you're not really trying to teach us either. Just like back, around slavery time, they wasn't trying to teach them, because if you teach them, then they gonna try to do something with their life.
This is why the teachers are not getting paid big money. They're not teaching.
Not all teachers.
Not all, yeah. Not all.
Let's state that, because there's some good teachers out there.
Not all teachers.
I've had some good teachers, but I've also had some really crappy,
real bad teachers. But we in Chicago.
Now,
It's way different. First off, New York, you don't even get a school name in New York. You get number 3, number 4. To me, that's way worse. I can't even get a name for my school. No, you in number 3.
It can't be like named after, like, so when you gotta write your name of the school on your paper, do you just put 3?
Yeah, unless they don't even ask.
Do you spell the number 3, or do you write the number?
No, see, they make it easy for kids, so you don't learn how to write that way. You just write the 3.
Oh, my bad. So you can write the 3 backwards and write it as a cursive E, and that's okay, right?
Exactly.
Right.
But I don't think all teachers owe their attention to go in school system was to like not educate black and Hispanic kids or not educate kids. I think they just, it's so much work to do when you educate kids, especially with family life, outside stuff. They like, you know what, whatever, take this, learn it, don't learn it, I don't care what you do now.
Don't make excuses for bad teaching.
No, I know, it's no bad teacher that started off, just came in the door like, you know what, y'all ain't learned today. Most of the bad teachers been there for like 10 years already, and they just gave up.
I done had some bad teachers that it was their first year teacher. Man,
don't go to his school. Don't go to his school.
And you 23.
What school you go to?
What school you went to? Because I go to that school.
Right, check it out.
You was 18?
I had some teachers like that.
Excuse. No excuse.
At the end of my
senior?
Yeah, I was 18.
There was no excuse for horrible teachers. Like, if you go into the teaching industry, you need to know what you're signing up
for. You definitely do. Because
signing up for a headache.
Patience. You need to learn patience all the way through.
Children to young adults are really difficult.
Everybody I know that I grew up with, they be like, man, I want to teach. And I'm like, that's not a good idea, because I know you. I would never say that. I don't want to.
I think that's what I'm saying. The teachers that do like stick it out, like I definitely commend them, because some of their stuff they have to go through, like parent-teacher conference. They try to talk to the parents wild it out, or they don't show up. Parents don't even care, and they was like, whatever. They come. I bring my kids to you they babysitter, so you deal with them. I'm done.
Well, no, exactly.
And teachers like, I'm not your babysitter. I can't teach them and babysit them and make sure they clean. Like, if some kids don't even come to school clean, they have to make sure the kids all fresh up.
If I do, I just need to take your kid. You know what I mean?
Look, with that being said, it's on your teachers and
it's
your
everybody.
Parents collectively
it's called a village.
To make sure
it's called a village.
That,
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh man, but she's not lying.
She's not.
She's not lying.
For real.
It takes a village.
It's definitely cliche, but
days,
But it's
all
the
right?
truth, though. Like,
New
It's the
here.
truth. I mean, because it's the parents, and if the kids
No,
don't want to learn, it's the kids. You gotta, you know, step
Right.
it up. The parents gotta step it. The teachers gotta step it up.
You
the,
gotta-
the
you
principals and
gotta
stuff gotta make
make
sure the teachers stepping it up. Like everybody gotta make sure everybody on their
Like,
business.
school should be more than a prison for you to be in for 8 hours. It
Yeah.
should be something that you enjoy. Learning
But
should
this is
be
America,
something
and the school
that
system
you
has
enjoy.
turned into that prison where they just hold you for a couple hours.
I mean, no, that's
and then
not.
they let you go.
It's not only
But I'm
America
saying,
though.
But I'm saying though,
It's just
if-
that our American system don't teach you like other countries. They force them to be in school, but at least they learn while they being forced out. Like you had no, like China, you had no choice but to
America's
learn.
like becoming a for-profit way of life, like because they say that public schools is just the prison system, and then so send everybody
You
to
get
the
more money,
private
the more
schools,
people-
so you have to
parents
pay and stuff when you shouldn't have to. Like,
No, you shouldn't.
just couldn't.
you shouldn't have to pay for a good education.
They're gonna turn like elementary and all that into college.
I
So
swear,
you're gonna have to
that's what
pay-
they want. That's what they want to do.
Yeah, I
Like-
see that.
Which is
coming.
ridiculous because it's like I gotta pay for you to teach my kids for something that should be free that y'all built on this country to be free. Like it's lessons of that stuff becoming free in this country.
Probably a lie.
Yeah, like, that's why America's coming lower and lower every year.
They need
Like
to change the
freedom, equality, any actual chart. Like
When the
we're like
grammar
one-
school system becomes a trade school and they teaching your kid carpentry at 5, we in trouble.
it used to be that way though.
It only used to be that way if you live in rural areas. Well, like, cause you have to learn.
Because it was all about trade, like
What?
learn trades.
Rural,
Rural areas.
How she?
Look, you had the R's in that word. Apparently, I can't pronounce those.
Yeah.
She can't pronounce the R's.
The
She's
U's.
So
Hey.
whatever school she went to, don't go there.
Don't go there.
Please, no, it was definitely horrible. It was definitely.
Don't go there.
But yeah,
West Side education.
Because America's like in the 40s and like in the world.
We ain't gonna talk about where America is in the world.
Yeah.
That's a whole. That's
Make
a
it bad
whole
because
nother day
Canada
of
right next to
shows.
us.
Canada's
It's like top 5.
In top 5. And like
But
school
they brought us people
and
like
healthcare.
Drake and the Beebs.
And they give us something like that.
You can't like kick Canada in the foot
See, they was
because they do
fine
it for themselves.
when they came over.
They were fine when they came over.
Now that
and
they
we
here,
corrupted
they-
them.
That's true.
They over here
Now
we
everything is America's fault, right?
Yes.
When it was the land of the
It's
free and the
America.
home of the brave, everybody wanted to be here.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
that
I
stopped
still,
in, like, the
don't get me wrong. I still love America. Like
Along
I'm
with
a
good education,
I'm a
right?
Along with
Right.
good education.
I'm a rep United States, you know, because I'm from here. But I mean, it's a lot of
Because I'm from
laws.
here. Like you was from somewhere else. Not reading the way you do. No, I'm kidding.
Definitely.
I'm kidding.
Definitely not really like I do
So
Look,
all the time.
if you care about your kids in the school system, or if you are a part of the school system,
Step it up.
step it up.
Oh, just get out,
If
like
you-
find another job.
Find another job.
If you don't want to step it up, find another job.
What about the
Work in
kids
the office.
though? Like, what about the kids?
I mean, the kid's not gonna step up if the parents and the teacher's not trying to help them.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna give up too.
Look, no, that's
Well, there's
that's
a select few
Wait,
that
that's giving them license to say that my future is in somebody else's hand, and what we should be saying.
At 5,
is
your
that
future
you-
is in somebody else's hands. What else would your future be in?
Just like
if
you
your
can make a
parents don't let
decision
you
to be
walk
what
across-
you want to be at 5, that might change. But if you want to learn, you gonna go learn. Siri, for
okay.
example. Siri wanted to learn how to read. Siri learned how to read. Siri is 3. It's Blossom's daughter, you guys. She's freaking amazing.
Okay.
But I mean, like it's
And
it's-
that's only
it's
a
part
select
of-
few, but it's only a select few that
Yeah.
want to learn. If you don't
I
tell
mean-
kids to go to the bathroom when they like 1, they not gonna ever be learn how to potty train. Like you think Siri, like, you know what, mommy? I'm gonna potty train myself today. You know what, mommy?
You know
I'm
what?
gonna learn how
It's
to.
funny that you say that,
I'm
'cause
gonna
I
learn how
think
to
that
do
is
my
how
own
that
hair and watch my. You know what?
I think that is how that
Siri's
happens.
just one kid. Though. We're talking about
Thank you.
all
I mean,
kids. Like you can't put
I
all
mean,
kids in the same category.
You can't put all kids in the same category, but at some
You
point
need to
in
step it
time,
up. You think-
whether it's
And her saying she
you
wanna learn how to
10,
read, and her mom
12,
said-
if you are of the age where you can decide, I want to go outside today, or I want to wear this thing, or I want to wear that thing, you can decide to take your education
And your mom
into
can
your
also,
own hands.
and your mom can also
But your-
decide to keep your butt in this house. You
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere. Or lots can say, you know what, you want to learn, that's fine, but I ain't teaching you. So sit your little butt in that corner and be quiet.
So wait a minute.
You think she's gonna pick up her like, I learned how to read on my own.
And again,
Yeah.
that's giving them an excuse to fail.
That's not
Because if
giving
your
them an
parents didn't teach you, if your parents didn't teach you how to read, you just gonna not learn how to read.
No, then you can go to a
my
teacher.
parents didn't teach me.
But if your parents keep you in the house and you can't talk to nobody to help you
What are we
read,
talking?
you have no choice.
What are we talking about?
We are talking
Like
about-
we have gone so far off.
We are talking about the conscious decision
of a 2-year-old.
It don't not,
of a 3-year-old.
Not of a 2-year-old.
That's
of
what
a
you was.
3-year-old.
That's what you married
That's what
compared
it
it
turned into. We were
to.
talking about like up
I just
between
said
2 to 5.
At the ages of 10 to 12,
You should know how to
But you
read.
brought up Siri. Siri's 3. Like,
and Siri can read better than a lot of 10 to 12 year olds.
No, what we-
I know what I said.
All we saying it takes more than the person wanting to do something. People want to learn how to fly. You think somebody gonna just push them off the roof so they can fly?
Hey, look.
Yo.
Somebody should talk them like maybe you should build some wings.
That's not.
the only
that's,
way that's
that's
about
not.
to happen.
That's not
Yo,
what I mean.
we're done.
That's
Like,
not
I
what I
don't-
mean.
Like,
Okay.
What I am
If you had
saying.
comments, concerns about our discussion, please
Yeah.
comment and tell us how you feel about it. And you feel like it's in your kids' own hands to learn and you shouldn't do nothing because the kids don't do it by themselves.
I ain't say
Tell
that.
us about that. You know, inform us about your
I'm putting a
amazing kids.
disclaimer in the corner.
No,
That's not
tell
what
us,
I'm saying.
tell us
No,
about
no
your
disclaimer.
amazing, talented kids.
All right.
Your genius kids. Please tell us
If
about
your
it.
kids can, if your kids can twerk, they can learn to read. I'm telling you.
Why your kids twerk?
I've seen quite a few videos.
This is the discussion at Bridgeport Comics and Games, located on 3323 South Halsted.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on videos and watch all previous ones.
And I got the Seahawks to win. I want them to win. So
Hopefully they won. And
They not even play. Hopefully they won.
yeah. When we put it out there, we'll know who won.
That's true. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's happening tonight.
There's a lot of
kissing
Be adorable.
Yeah.
Like us, watch us. We're gonna see you next time.
Don't let them kick me out.
like,